Hello, it's Valentyna from East of the West, and we are making some dough for Ukrainian dumplings. Okay, I'll show you Ukrainian style. It means we never measure anything. You are not gonna see any cup measuring, so a little bit of salt. Here comes some warm water. This is a great secret that very few people know, but for making a great dough you need warm water. Not cold, not hot, but just something in between. Okay?
Yeah, a little bit of buckwheat flour, I think.
Yes, and did you want moringa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, explain what that is, though.
Yeah, moringa is, we bought it in India. This is the plant, it's a bush that, this is the powder from the leaves, moringa leaves. And it smells, and it reminds me of matcha.
Yeah, and it's supposedly a good antioxidant, and we bought it at a place where they used it to make roti, to make some bread, the moringa flavored bread, and we had that with a breakfast one morning, and we thought, oh, it's a nice little flavor, and if it's healthful as well, then that's
it's really good. So just a small addition, but if you like healthy food.
I mean, you have rather greener verenyky than you would ordinarily.
Yeah, so you see, it doesn't influence the color that much. You can add more if you like, but if you add just a little bit, you're not gonna notice any taste change. And I love adding some olive oil. Just a little bit makes it very nice and smooth. And you see, it's almost done. Then you need to add a little more flour. And you feel once it doesn't stick to your hand, it's done. Need a little more flour. I trust my feelings, so basically for me it's not easy to give you any proportions because I've been doing it for so long that I just trust my sensation.
Valentyna is an intuitive cook, and I am a methodical cook. So, although sometimes I go off book with my cook every now and again.
This dough is very, very soft and warm. I just like the sensory play. It's like Play-Doh. It always brings me back to my childhood. So, making dough is really a very soothing, meditative activity. And also it's a little bit of workout, you know. You need to put some power into it too. So that's why Ukrainian women are so strong.
Make a lot of dough.
We are dough makers. Strong and independent. See, it's a little green. All right. And it's very important to let it rest. We just cover it. It's nice. Towel, and we put it on the windowsill to rest. Meanwhile, we need to prepare our filling for the dough, our varenyky. So first we wash and peel potatoes, and then we'll just boil potatoes. So here you see that our potato is cooked. And we just it's enough, and what we do, we just add some brinza.
Oh,
if you watched our previous videos about Verkhovna and some other videos too, right?
It's mentioned in Kosev as well.
Yeah, so you know by now what brinza is. This is
Explain it for those who haven't seen those earlier.
So it's usually the traditional. It's sheep cheese from high in the mountains, mixed with salt to preserve it. So just add it to potato. Again, I can't tell you any proportions. It's already salty, so we don't need any extra salt. I would add a little more.
Yeah, a lot of times Ukrainians will just make the verenyky with only potato, which is good, but it's a little dull. Add that cheese in there.
Yeah, brinza has a very sharp taste usually,
Yeah.
and if you mix it with something, it's really good. Okay, and just to make our day brighter, of course we need to add some green to it, right? I always love cutting parsley. It smells very fresh.
Yeah, and it's growing right outside the house, so we have free parsley.
Look at the train!
Train.
I love train watching. It's so nice. You might think that a country life is dull, but I haven't had a single dull day here. So, and even the view is so gorgeous. You never get bored out here. I don't know. Let me know what you think about the country life. Added some parsley, and I usually add some black pepper. Just I think our dough is ready. Ta-da! Oh. It's very nice and plastic. See? All right. I think half would be enough to begin with.
Yeah, we don't have a big board.
Yeah, usually you need a board, but we've been to so many different places. I don't even know how many kitchens I've had in my life, so I just do it on the, like my granny actually did it. Every time I ask my granny to make some torte, which is just fried dough like this, but cut into pieces and fried on fat pork. I just loved it when I was a child, and yeah, she just did it on the countertop. See, this green color. So usually that's already enough, this thickness like this for Varenyky, but I love them thin. I love thin dough and a lot of filling, so you can really taste the filling instead of tasting dough. That's why, well, we're gonna do a little more to make it thinner. See, you can see through it.
Most of these I've had have been fairly thick, but the light, thin dough in the dumplings.
It's just different sensation in your mouth when it just melts, and you just have very different experience. You don't taste dough that much, but the filling and a little bit of dough, and when they just come together. I just use regular glass. Turn it around, upside down, and just put some pressure and make nice round circles. Now we're gonna put some filling. So again, no measuring, but you can use a small teaspoon to measure it. So usually 1 teaspoon fits. Just like this, small bowl. Now you just fold them, and you need to put some pressure. See, it's like pinching the dough on the edges. Yes. So basically folding in the center and then just going from the sides and then turning around and making sure that they are folded properly. Okay. Sometimes the filling goes out, so you need to put it back where it belongs.
Go back to your home filling. Your home is inside the little dumpling.
If the dough gets too sticky, you just put more flour on your fingers and just go around. Also, it's good for kids.
Yeah, kids love doing this stuff.
Yeah, it's
I watched her do it with kids plenty of times, and
yeah, they develop
they're absolutely fanatical for making verenyky. If you want to get your kids off the smartphone, get them occupied with something that really interests them. And this is it right here. Teach them how to make Ukrainian dumplings from scratch. We're going to have our verenyky with mushroom soup.
okay. water is boiling. Alright. Okay, let them boil. So, and when they are, you know that they are done when they come up. They just float.
Rise to the surface.
Yeah, they rise to the surface, and it takes about 5 minutes.
The verenyky have risen to the surface. Look at that.
This mushroom soup needs a little more time, but Varenyky are done. Just this is for Mr. East. Okay.
I get more because I'm bigger.
Yes, that's right. Usually I also like to arrange them when we have guests. I'll show you how I arrange them, just to make them really look nice. And here you put sour cream right in the middle. This. Okay.
Beautiful.
Here. Oh, look at this.
In Ukraine, you can never have too much sour cream.
No,
They're like Mexicans in that respect.
This is our main sauce. Also, if sour cream is not good enough for you, you can mix it with garlic.
And of course, you have to have a Ukrainian cuisine. Always comes with a little shot of vodka. So, budmo.
Baby. Let me know.
Just got a haircut today.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah.
It was about bloody time.
Yeah. Nice and soft.
As always, my dear, magnificent.
Thank you.
The soup too.
You might think that he's just flattering me, but that's not the case. I can tell you because every time we go to a restaurant, I just know that I can do better.
It's not quite as good. It's true.
So, it's because they don't have the inspiration that I do.
You gotta give it some love.
Mr. East. My greatest inspiration in life.